It is Friday, April 26, 2019. Welcome to another edition of Builderall Live. I'm your co-host, Brian McMeyer, and the weekend is upon us. Oh my God, it's going to be so many great things happening on this program. Right now, we're getting your mindset ready for the marathon, the Digital Maze Sandbox. We play in called technology, right? And it's forever changing and it's always evolving. And you have to look at things differently and stay the course. And also shine away from new shiny objects that takes us away from the focus of the plan A. So what are we going to do? Time to reset things, get reorganized, reset the lenses, and get ready for next week to get back and build. All right. So with that said, man, it's another Friday. We made it. It's Friday, everyone. And whether you're already listening on your audio, or you're watching on your car and you're going places, or you're still at work, or you're in your garage somewhere watching us on video, we do this every single weekday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And I'm not alone today. We're going to be joined by the one and only Alvaro Salgado. What's going on, man? Dude, how you been?
Yo, what is up? What is up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? I know it's Friday. I know you guys want to enjoy the weekend. But, that's one of the reasons why we decided to do Mindset today on Friday. It's because we want you guys to have that mindset throughout the weekend, because honestly, for me, that's when I am most productive, right? That's when I have time to focus 100% on my business, on young entrepreneurs, on my channel, on making videos. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Looks like we got somebody with us today.
Yes, we're gonna bring into the show in just a second. He's our special guest, BA Avid user. We're gonna introduce him in just a second. But how's your week been, man? You've been all over the place. You've been recording a new program that's gonna be coming out pretty soon on July. You've been editing. How's your week been?
Yeah, dude, I've been so busy. I just finished the funnel for Builderall. It's a website remake funnel. So you remake websites. It's for some of our affiliates. I've been 100% focused on my show, so it's been crazy. Dude, the setup that we did, it looks amazing. Honestly, I think it's going to be a viral video. Besides that, I've been focusing on some other businesses. It's been super busy, man, with Builderall. We're doing the show, the mention. It's super busy, but I like being busy,
Of course. All right, man. Let's welcome our special guest of the day, BA Avid user, straight up from the UK, Graham. What's going on, man?
All is good. All is good.
What time is in the UK right now?
It's 9 p.m.
Well, thank you so much for joining Builderall Live. And how long have you been using Builderall?
I've been with Builderall now about 7 months.
Right on, man. Are you excited, man? How'd you find out about Builderall?
By accident, literally by accident. As you do, I was going through Facebook, saw some guy promoting his business, and I was like, wow, this guy's got he's got a cool funnel. I thought, okay, I need to find out a little bit more about this, what it's all about. So I reached out to him, we jumped on a call, and one thing led to another, and now I'm sat here talking to you fine gentlemen.
Wait. Hold on, because that story is so interesting, man. I know we're going to talk about the mindset and get everyone ready for next week, but tell me a little bit about that story.
Yeah, so I was literally browsing Facebook, just having a look around, trying to get people for my business. And yeah, I literally saw this post. It stood out to me. And I thought, do you know what? This guy, he did a video. So he literally did a video, and I was like, wow, this guy's from Portugal. I'm in the UK. I still want to know who he is, what he's doing, and what platform is he using. And because I run what you class as a traditional business, and I run an online business. So I thought, you know what, maybe I could kill two birds with one stone and find out what he's doing and implement it into my businesses. And it worked really well, really well.
Right on, man. All right. So let's get the show started. Let's go back to you, Alvaro. So listen, man. Mentality, the mind is so important. We know the game. It's a longevity game when it comes to technology. It's forever changing. It's forever evolving. And we think you know everything. And then next week, a new technology comes on board. And then we got to start all over. And some people get lost in the maze. So just to get everyone's mind refocus on things, get ready for Monday. How do you prepare your mind lately, man?
Well, how am I gonna say this? It's not really about preparing my mind. I just try to keep focus, and I'll lose focus throughout the weekend or throughout the week, because as probably all of us here know, it's really hard making a business successful. And it takes time, it takes dedication, and with time you can lose focus. So it's about how to maintain focus throughout your entrepreneur journey. And for me, how I do that is always checking my business, always checking up with the people. I have a notebook with my goals, and honestly, it's all about making a weekly goal or a daily goal. If you try to make a monthly goal or a goal 1 year from now, you're gonna get lost throughout that goal because it's way too far. So that's something I learned with my dad, and that is to make daily goals so you don't lose focus throughout the week, throughout the month. You look at your notes and you see what you have to do throughout the day, and you just focus on making or accomplishing that goal throughout the day. That way you don't lose focus on what's important to you.
Absolutely. Very well put. And just to add to what you were saying, man, I think small little victories are so pivotal to have. When you start creating these small little victories that I said, we set little goals and we achieve them. It doesn't have to be the big thing, right? It's just staying, gathering momentum and just going. One step leads to the next. Next thing you start getting momentum and you start learning a little bit more, then your network starts expanding, and then boom, you're out there and you're flying, man. And just like you, man, how long did it take you to start building your YouTube following that you have on YouTube, and everyone's becoming so subscribed at your creative content?
Mm-hmm. So I created my YouTube channel around the same time that I created Young Entrepreneurs. And it took me about a whole year making videos to begin getting subscribers. And it also took me about a year just so I could launch Young Entrepreneurs. So I had to work a whole year making courses, learning, reading books, making the actual courses, talking to designers, getting people on Fiverr, So that's when I launched. It took me about a year. And it was a year where I worked every single day throughout the week. I wouldn't stop doing the weekends. I would shoot videos. I would go to the office, record videos, edit videos. So that's the type of thing that I'm talking about. Instead of doing like a 1 year goal, do a weekly goal of what you have to do throughout the week, so you know that you're going to be done with something in 1 year. And like I said, man, it took me one whole year to start like getting subscribers on YouTube and selling, getting people on Build Their Own, getting people on Young Entrepreneurs. So it was a whole year.
It takes a while to get it going, right? But once you get the momentum, it took like one or a few creatives for you to put out there to publish to really people start joining in, right? But you just kept putting things out there, and then next thing, one hit right there, and everyone started joining in and pressing the subscribe button.
Well, yeah, and in fact, when I actually launched the first time, it didn't really work out that well. I noticed that people didn't like the way that I was doing things, so I had to change it all over again. It took me another like 2 or 3 months to get it right. So sometimes you might have a goal, and when you launch, you kind of fail. So you got to think about how you're going to do from now on to change that situation around. And that's all about your mindset as well. You don't want to give up at first because something might be going wrong or failing. So just have your mindset on your goals. Even if you fail, it doesn't matter how long it takes, because if it were easy, then everybody would be doing.
That's right. All right, guys. Graham, how do you deal with mentality to have the right mentality for success at a young age as well? I see you're very young, and how do you guys dealing with that?
I'll be honest, it's been a while since somebody's called me very young. So thanks for that. Basically, it all starts in the morning for me, every single morning. I created something what I call the 5 a.m. club. Now, the 5 a.m. club, I get up at 4:30 a.m. every morning. The first half an hour, obviously, get myself ready for the day. And then I break it down from 5 a.m. till 6 a.m. And I call it what I call the power hour. And I break it into 3 segments. 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes is personal development. So whether that's reading 5 to 10 pages of a good book, something from Jim Rohn or Anthony Robbins or whatever the case may be. The second 20 is going through my goals for that particular day. So I'll put down 3 business goals and 3 personal goals. And the third 20 is reviewing what I call my mighty mission. And my mighty mission is basically to help you guys create a prosperity and fulfillment beyond your wildest imagination using the tools from Builderall.
Right on, man. That's some great stuff right there. Great info to share with all the BA users watching. And I was going to put in more questions out there. We got about 15 minutes to go here, so I want to get as much questions in. Alvaro, how do you deal with, sometimes negativity or the mind when we get kind of lazy and we're like, oh my God, things are not working the way I want it. Why isn't this going faster than I thought it would be? I thought I was going to make so much, or I thought I was going to be so far ahead with these subscribers. How do you deal with negativity and mindset?
Yeah, man, it's funny you say that because it happens all the time, right? With YouTube, with people subscribing to, your Instagram and your online business. And it's really hard when you have a goal and you don't accomplish that goal. So what I do is I follow the 10X method. You guys probably heard about it from Grant Cardone. I always try to do 10 times more and have a goal 10 times bigger. So if I fail, it's still greater than what I would have done being realistic to my goal, So, just work 10 times harder, because even if you fail at your goal, it's going to be a huge accomplishment.
Yeah, and you have done so many things at your age, at 19 years old, man. What's it like being a 19-year-old entrepreneur?
It's good, Whenever you're starting, if you're young, of course, everybody's got to look at you and be like, what are you doing? You're too young for that. People don't take you serious. People don't think that you know about whatever it is that you're talking about. So it's really hard to begin gaining authority on our niche today with my age. But like I said, as soon as you start getting results, people are going to start asking you what you're doing. And that when that happens, that's the fun part, That's when it's cool being a 19-year-old entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur, because then you can travel. My videos lately, they've been way better than before. So then the lifestyle is awesome because I'm not currently going to college. I'm doing what I like, and I'm making money doing what I like. So that's what's cool about being an entrepreneur at 19. Because throughout the week, I'll work really hard. I'll get stuff done. Throughout the weekend, I'll wake up early, do some work, and then later on, I can grab my car, go out with my girlfriend, go out with my friends, and I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about how much money I'm spending on something. So, it's fun.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. And Graham, how do you deal with the negativity and keeping that mindset moving forward and going, man?
I encourage people. Negativity is they class it as a negative word, but it's not. They say success leaves clues. No, failure leaves clues, because you've got to fail to succeed. And I stress it enough to all my team is the word fail itself stands for first attempt in learning. And I've always gone by that motto. So in order to succeed, you must fail. And you're always going to get negativity. You're going to get the haters. That's what fuels me. And I emphasize it every single day to people. It's all about failing. You must fail first, then you will succeed.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to learn from your lessons, guys. And if you're watching this for the first time, it's Builderall Live. We do this every single weekday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. 4th of July weekend, the Builderall Mansion. We're broadcasting live. So we're broadcasting live worldwide. Actually 3 different channels on YouTube. So anytime you log in from the 3rd to July 6th, you'll be able to see the live cameras from the mansion. We got the red carpet starting around 5-ish. And Alvaro is going to be co-hosting. I'm going to be co-hosting. Everyone's going to be coming in there. You guys will be able to see everyone. And then on 3rd of July, you guys will be able to see the first episode of Alvaro Explains It All, which is the new series built by Builderall. It's an original series that we have here in our company. So Alvaro, explain a little bit about the new show, man.
The new show is also all about mindset. The purpose of the show, what we're doing is we're doing vlogs, we're doing interviews, we're doing podcasts. The reason is we want to help you guys get that mindset, by the lifestyle. I want you guys to see the lifestyle. What are you guys able to do if you start working online? And hopefully, as soon as you get the mindset, you start sharing the videos. We want the videos to go viral because we want to bring people over to Builderall, because what I've done, what a lot of people are doing. They're working with Builderall. They're making money with Builderall. They're really successful at it. And it's one of the ways that we found that we can attract people. We can attract the younger audience over to Builderall. We want to show the lifestyle. I had a chance
to see some of your creatives that you're doing. So you're doing vlogging, right? So you're doing a lot of vlogs. I saw some of the behind the scenes stuff, some of the traveling that you did, and you got a year in review video coming out. What's that all about?
Yeah. Should we say it right now? I wanted to keep it a secret.
All right, we can keep it a secret.
Yeah.
We don't have to get into that. No problem. All right, cool.
It's going to be an awesome video.
Good, man.
It's
all right,
awesome.
So we got vlogs. You're going to be behind the scenes. You're going to be at some of the hottest events happening in technology this year, and you'll be able to cover that as well for the people. Mm-hmm. And Avverse is coming up in June. You'll be at that. And
we want to bring the younger community together. We want to bring over younger people, different types of audiences over to Builderall. That's my main goal with the channel. That's what I want to do, and hopefully you guys like it.
It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be a success. I think with Generation Z coming into the game now, into the workspace, it's we have to, like I keep saying this, and I'll say it all over again. You have to speak with a different brand voice to certain different demographics, and that's why your show is going to be so pivotal into bringing that generation in. And then we have other creative contents that are coming out, and they're different original series to speak with a different demographic that still are inside Builderall. Okay, Graham, man, tell me about, like, when it comes down to some of the creatives that you doing yourself, what are some of the things that you're doing out there for your brand?
So there's quite a few things that I'm doing, actually. I'm trying to build my YouTube channel. I've never really been one for getting my face out there, even though one of my main goals is to be a motivational speaker one day. I have stood up on stage once and my brain sat back down. I literally forgot what my name was. So I need to kind of step out of my comfort zone a little with that. I'm building a bit of a name for myself on Facebook. I run quite a few groups on Facebook, totaling roughly about 500,000 members. It's going really well.
And how do you stay prepared? Your mindset. I know you always say you wake up at 4 a.m. and you got your little schedule thing going, but how do you stay prepared when, like, insecurity hits or something happens that, like, turns you away from things, or you get this focus? How do you get back on the road, man? How do you keep going? And the reason I'm asking all this question, because I know there's somebody out there that signed up for Builderall and they get so excited in the beginning, and then now they like it's Friday and they're like, man, like I put it out there and I'm not getting the engagements that I wanted. You know, I'm not getting the hits that I wanted. So I just want to build a little bit of encouragement today. And I know you, both of you guys are, you know, becoming successful and so forth, but I know there's somebody out there that needs to hear this.
Okay, for me, I would say when I get off rail, when I go off track, and don't get me wrong, this is going to happen to everybody, okay? Life gets in the way. Something's going to happen with the kids. The kids are going to be off school. You can't work on your business properly, or whatever the case may be. The one thing I always do every single day is I write in a book. Write in a book. I track absolutely everything. I track how many leads are coming through. I track how many people I'm speaking to on a daily basis. I'm tracking how many interviews that I'm doing. I'm tracking how many people that are converting. I'm tracking everything. And I know that on certain days I tend, because what my book tells me, Thursdays are not my strong days.
Right.
So I tend not to do that much work on Thursdays, and I put more work into Mondays, because Mondays are normally my better days. So I know that I can kind of, if I am having an off kind of day or an off week, I can think, oh, it's fine, because I've always got another day ahead. And that's all about tracking everything for me.
Super cool, man. Alvaro, how do you stay motivated, man? Some of that self-talk that we all have, that we have to speak to our mind, like, you know what? I got this. I'm going to do this, you know, like self-talk, limited beliefs.
You know, I try to find something that is exciting, something that motivates me, something that will make me want to wake up on a Monday morning, you know. So I try to find something to look up to, you know. This week I want to get this done. And if I want to get this done this week, it could be either results, or it could be putting a video out there. It could be getting a group, or making 3 sales. Find something that motivates you. Find something that makes you want to wake up on a Monday morning. And then from there, man, it'll be so much easier, because you're going to be waking up with that in mind, something that is exciting. You're going to want to jump into the computer and just work. You know, that's what I try to do every week. I try to look up to something each week. You know, right now I'm looking up to getting everything done for the Builderall Mansion and for my show. So that's something that drives me crazy. You know, if I don't get this done this week, you know, we're not going to get this done at all. So I got to get this done this week. So that makes me want to wake up every single morning, and it makes me happy going into the computer and seeing what we're accomplishing. So, you know, try to find something that you like, try to find something that motivates you, and try to find something that drives you. You know, that's what I do for me, honestly. And it works pretty well.
I know we have been working nonstop behind the scenes to try to get this Builderall Mansion thing going, and it's happening, guys. 4th of July weekend. A lot of things already planned. We already have the schedule. There's going to be so many surprises. Alvaro, with you this week, man, I know you've been building sets. You've been running out there, you know, doing photo shoots and stuff like that, man. What can you share, that some of the stuff that we can talk about the mansion, that it's not going to give it away yet? Anything that comes to mind?
Well, we're going to have some nice cars there. No, I'm just kidding. We are, though. But something about what I like that we're doing with the mansion is, first of all, bringing the community together. And then through the videos that we're going to make, through the content that we're going to make there, it'll not only help the people that are attending the event, but it'll help the Builderall community in general, because we're going to get more views. We're going to get more likes. We're going to get people coming in from outside that don't know Builderall because of the community. And that's another opportunity for the affiliates to also gain more sales.
Right on, man. And last but not least, I know we got to go very, very shortly, but how do you deal with fear, man? Some people have that fear mentality, and how you deal with fear when it hits you, man?
That's a tough question, you know.
I know, because it's like we all have it, right? Some people get nervous before they go on stage. I have seen you on video doing huge masterminds, like, you know, $1 million mastermind, $20 million masterminds. And do you get nervous at all? Do you get stage fright? Because,
yeah,
I mean, think about it. You're still at 19.
I remember my first ever event that I spoke was in Brazil, and it was in front of over 400 people, and I was scared because it was my first ever event. But what I do to overcome the fear is think about, if I don't do this, I'm gonna regret it tomorrow. So I have to do this. Let me just get this over with, because if I don't do this today, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be sad that I didn't do it. I'm gonna regret the decision of not doing what I feared. And the more you do what you fear, the better you get at it, and the stronger you become. And right now, I'm doing a bunch of events. In fact, we're going to be doing an event in Germany, if I'm not wrong, and Italy in a couple of months, which I'm also going to be one of the speakers there. And it comes naturally now, and that
And
works for everything.
It's going to be a busy week for you when you get out there, because you're going to be filming also for your show, for your original series, at the same time doing Everest, correct? Like, all behind the scenes is going to be filmed for Alvaro Explains It All.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a bunch of vlogs. It's going to be fun, and it's going to be entertaining. You guys are going to like it. You guys are going to learn a lot. By the way, I also wanted to say this. What most people, they tend to read so many books. They tend to do so many courses. Learn, get the mindset going, learn a specific niche. But it's also important that you apply whatever you learn. That also covers a little bit of mindset, because you got to have that mindset of getting things done. You got to have that mindset of learning and then applying what you learn. That's all I wanted to say for now, because it's something that took me a while to actually do. I used to do courses and not apply what I learned. So
that's a great point, because how many times do we watch things? How many times do we, whether buy courses, and then we don't execute what they were teaching or what you've learned or the mastermind that you attended, put it into action? How many times we don't do that? So how do you get it going, man? Like, how do you do it?
I just finished a certification for Facebook ads. And when I started, I was super motivated. I went through like the first half really, really quick. And then as soon as I hit like 50%, I kind of, got tired of it. But I thought about it. I'm like, if I get this done, then I can make my own course. Then I can learn how to do this. Then I can start running ads into my funnel and making sales. So I thought about what motivates me and what makes me excited, about doing business. And that's how I got it done. Think about what you're going to accomplish after you get that thing done.
For sure. Graham, how do you deal with fear in putting things into execution?
Do you know what? I love the word fear. I really do. Everyone's probably seen it already, but fear stands for two things: forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. And that's exactly what I do. Face everything and rise. Am I going to be scared? Am I going to get nervous? Of course, I'm human, but it's the only way forward.
Absolutely, man. Great words right there. All right, guys, we do got to close out the show. It is Friday, and then we'll be back on Monday with a new show. My cast will be here as well. My co-host, Alvaro Salgado, Ruben will be here. Alvaro will be back with us, and then we'll get the team back together for a brand new week. Tremendous things ahead of us for Builderall. And now you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to leave it up to these two individuals to say the last words for everyone out there. And Alvaro, where can people hear more about you, reach out to you, promote you? Go ahead.
Well, should I leave my Instagram, my Facebook, my YouTube channel? What?
Yeah, man, you're all over the place. I mean, people can reach out to you on Facebook. They can reach out to you on YouTube. They can reach out to you on Instagram stories. They're reading about you all over the place. Where do you check out the most messages?
Usually Instagram, and if you guys find my number somehow, I usually check WhatsApp too. So just if you want to talk to me, just find me on Instagram. It is Alvaro R. That's my middle name, Salgado. And then you're going to find me on Instagram.
What medium, social medium, are you enjoying using the most, Alvaro?
So I use two social medias nowadays. I have to use Facebook, but I rather use Instagram and YouTube. You know, those are the biggest social medias for you for the younger audience. One, because nowadays nobody, at least my age, they don't like reading. They don't have time to read, so they'll just go on YouTube and watch videos. And Instagram, I don't know exactly what's so good about Instagram, but everybody's using Instagram nowadays. That's one of the biggest social medias for my audience, you know, the younger people.
All right, thanks for sharing that. And Graham, last words and where can people get a hold of you?
Yeah, if people want to get a hold of me, they can either jump straight onto Facebook, add me as a friend. All they need to do is just type in graham.holroyd86. That'll bring up my profile. You can also find me on YouTube. Just again, type in Graham Holroyd. You'll see a cover photo with my brand. My brand is Cashflow is King. So yeah, come and check me out. Be awesome.
Right on. And thanks for being a guest on Build It Right Live. And that's what we're trying to do, guys. Every single week, we're trying to come up with brand new ideas, how to give back to avid Build It Right users. This week, we had about 5 to 6 different people that use Build It Right, and they see our show. And I wanted to bring them on as guests. Because it's great for them. They get to be part of the community. They get to be part of the brand. And that's what we want to keep doing. So expect to see more BA users on Build It Right Live along with our original cast, because we want to make them feel part of what we're doing. And the end goal here is for them to be successful. And that's what we're trying to do. Alvaro, any last words at all, man, before we go?
Well, I just wanted to thank everybody here in the community. You guys are awesome. You guys always make me feel welcome whenever I come to the lives. You know, even though I'm here in the Google Hangouts, I'm on YouTube too, reading the comments. And I just wanted to thank you all because you guys are super nice. And that's pretty much it, dude. That's what I have to say.
Awesome. Do you want to go to the chat real quick? I know you want to go to the chat and like anything going on out there really cool. I know you love going to the chat.
Yeah, I do.
All right, let's do it real quick. Go ahead.
Well, there are not really that many questions. You know, people are just, saying, about mindset, what they're doing. People were talking about me filling my dad's shoes. You know, that's going to take a while. I'm pretty sure he's not going to stop working anytime soon.
Shoe to fill, man. That's a big shoe to fill. There's a lot of work to do, man.
Yeah, somebody even asked if I am Eric's son. Yes, I am Eric's son. I'm the oldest one. I got one brother and I got a sister. Let's see. Dude, that's pretty much it. We didn't have that many questions today.
Yeah, it's Friday. Like people are already out and about on their weekend mentality mode. So thanks everyone for tuning in. You can watch the show on demand anytime you want throughout the weekend. And we'll see you guys on Monday. Take care. Have a good one. And don't forget, subscribe, hit the bell. All right. And also one more thing. If you're going to go out this weekend, check out the Build It Right playlist on Spotify. We just added 50 more songs to it. So if you're feeling like getting the party started this weekend, go over to Spotify and listen to the Build It Right playlist. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.